All right, and welcome as we start our Legends of Ysera game here as we go deep into the corruption. Our brave heroes coming upon the city of Sionis, partially ruled by the clans of Ysera and the those who represent the gods from Vasselheim, the first city, the city everlasting that has been always at the center of humanoid civilization. These two forces collide here in western Ysera. The Vasselheimians essentially believing that the clan's devotion and sacrifice to the spirits of the land and to the elementals within would cause a type of calamity, bring about horrible, horrible things, have tried their best to stop the clans, bring them over to drawing their power from the gods instead of these spirits. All the while, the clansmen have somewhat resisted, and this has come to a head due to the murder of the Grand Missionary's daughter that has stirred up quite a contentious spirit within the city and to those visiting. Some visitors being killed at the gate, thinking that they are part of this evil conspiracy against the town of Sionis. And thusly, our heroes have been investigating, and after many investigations and leads, have found themselves teleported by way of a centralized pool in the district dedicated to the Moonweaver herself, below to a corrupted, it seems, temple that once flourished, in which they beseeched the last vestige of energy and consciousness left in a statue dedicated to Dragovagar, the spirit wolf themselves, to purify the room they are in that nearly took their life due to illusion magic. With this, they were able to see the paths clearly, while at the same time, rotted fish sprung to life and holy pools began to work once more as cold winds began to blow, revitalizing the area and revealing in these 5 pools corrupted blobs of mass that even Dragavagar's spirits seemed not to be able to fully destroy as they plopped out of their respective pools and began hungrily and relentlessly moving towards our clanspeople of the skull. With that we will go right into our combat.
I don't have
And
my camera up yet. I'm sorry.
and ideally, various people will jump in as we do this thing. So
I said I didn't have it up.
to start off,
I heard Mike
it's
come
the
in. Hold on.
initiative.
I told you I didn't do it yet.
You're rolling.
Mike's coming. Oh, and Will, I have in my notes that each of us has a D10 inspiration.
Yeah, from the we got a boon, a little charm. I
That's-
use mine.
One-time use, right?
Yeah,
One-time use. Yes.
And
Yeah.
it carries across sessions, or it has to be during the session?
All of you have it.
Ryan's like,
I use mine.
And who else was
Yeah.
right here?
Here's Bormunder.
Yeah,
I got,
so-
I got a 10.
cool.
Who's not here besides Ryan?
Nala.
Nala. And Bormunder's coming. No, Bormunder's here. Jalen coming?
Jailing is coming.
Yes.
Alright, so let's put him to the side. Cool. And Ryan's not.
Yes. Very cool. All right, so I got Brynja, I got Tohilda.
What? No, we gotta do this the right way, where everyone's around our pally, just in case.
Yeah, I do need Bormunder. when you have a chance there, Mike. I haven't hit the thing yet.
I've got a 10.
Perfect. Just got it in. All right.
And anybody that's close to me gets, I think, an extra 4, something like that. Yep, 4.
Then I have a 14. for this.
Yep, I'll update that. While I do that, can you give the beauty shot of Garas here? Gareth.
That is
Say your name
Gareth.
again.
Gareth.
Thank you, Gareth.
Gareth. That is awesome looking.
Chilling out front.
It's my first time seeing him. Cool.
They're your creepy monsters and your fools.
All right, Gareth. Do I get a bonus to my initiative as well?
I put everyone around the pally.
Yeah, I calculated it. So what I have is 30 now for Brynja, 14 for Tehilda, 10 for Bermunder, and 19 for Garrus.
Yes.
30, that's pretty slack.
Totally, totally a fuck up. Clearly a fuck up.
So, very cool.
Well, that's why there's a giant shadow. Yesterday,
All right, so let me get this stuff. This music might be a little loud. Let's go there. There we
Alright,
go.
got it.
All right, so I got Brynja, then Garrus, then Torhilda, and then Bermunder.
These beautiful things that are going to kill you are by mini art department.
All right.
And they look very nice / scary.
That's what she goes for, considering she wants to be a serial killer for Halloween.
Not a serial killer. She's a murderous robot named Megan.
She's 9!
Stop it. Brynja, go ahead.
All right. So just for clarity's sake, these critters that are after us, I think you mentioned there's some kind of like water creature. Give me a little bit more insight into what it is we're up against.
Absolutely. So now getting a better look at these. And incidentally, there's an oppressive darkness that does seem to have been put out due to the influence of Chargavagra here. See, these almost blobs drip and ooze over the ground, rolling like a slow viscous spill. At times liquid, and at other times gelatinous, as it kind of appears they are more solid than not. The colors changing in like alternating hues, mimicking whatever it seems they are touching, and almost trying to disappear as they move towards you.
Do they seem to prefer the darkness?
They do. They seem very put out that the darkness has been taken from them.
Okay. If I dumped a wall of fire between us and the ones, I guess from my perspective, the whole right flank, the three in a row maybe, could I line one up with the fire facing outside in a straight line to at least push the 3 outside away from us? And then we don't have to worry about the one on the hard left?
How big's the fire?
Well, if I do a 4th level wall of fire, all right, up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. And I'm not going to ring us because I want to provide some freedom of movement. So yeah, we're basically going for a 60-foot. Yep. Hey, I already killed one. Good deal.
Right there.
Cool. I want to do exactly that. So let me go ahead and burn the 4th level.
I know that isn't a fire. Oh! I know
That's
that's
fine.
not a fire template, Matt, but there you go.
That works.
What
All
I'm
right,
working.
so that's a Dex 17 save for anyone immediately caught in it.
That's gonna be the 2 of them, Matt. 2 of them are in it. One of them's a little bit behind it.
Got it. What's their DC here?
Dex 17.
Okay, they
Yeah,
both will fail.
Cool. So they're going to take full. Waiting
Yes.
for the browser to decide that. Okay, damage is going to be 25.
Nice.
And again, it would be half on a save, but that's perfect for now.
Yeah. Okay. And then and it extends and cuts off all 3 from the group?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
And I've got concentration to hold the sucker up to a minute.
Perfect. All right, and that's Garrus.
Okay. Seeing this gout of flame come erupting up, Garrus kind of smiles and turns and looks at the other one. And I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to focus my evil eye on it, and it needs to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
Now you can see that there's 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I'll do the one. I'll do the one that's not near the wall, the one closest to the flames.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it. And that was wisdom save?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. 0.
All right, so it is marked with my evil eye, and I am going to advance on it. Is it within 25 feet of me?
This one, right?
Yep.
Just 20 feet from you.
Beautiful. I'm gonna advance on it, and with my action, I am going to stab it with my rapier.
Nice.
It would be
All right.
25 because I'll round up to 15.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Because that's a natural 19, and I crit on a 19.
Thank you.
All right, and that's all kinds of damage because I've got sneak attack too. So first, the crit damage for the rapier,
I really need it.
14.
Nice.
And then, where's my sneak attack? Never played a rogue before. Crit damage for my sneak attack, which I can use because it is marked with my evil eye.
That's right. Misfortune
20
rogue.
29 sneak attack damage for 43 damage total.
Very nice.
Can you please try friends with the new side?
All right. So, coming in there, striking it, I do need a con save, as bits of it seem to come up and sizzle on your skin.
Oh, that's no good. Only a 9.
Okay, you will take 5 poison damage and have the poisoned condition.
Wait, are you a halfling or a dwarf?
I am a halfling. I'm a stout halfling, so I'm resistant to poison. So I get advantage on that, actually.
Ha-ha!
Take that advantage.
Even worse. But it'll only be half damage because I'm resistant against poison. So 2 damage.
Very good.
Cool.
All right. So you put your stab in it as that splashes upon you. It now rises up, almost mimicking your form as it tries to push like a very thin pseudopod like your rapier into you. And that will be a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
To enter into someone?
That is 17 piercing damage. As this ooze kind of hardens and goes in, as well as 9 poison, halved to 4. And then a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I just finished his main.
That is for 9 piercing
That's
and
fine.
9 halved to 4 poison.
That's fine.
All right. In addition, now as it's doing this, it's taking the momentum to try to what it looks like is actually surround and engulf you, and I need a dex save.
17.
17. You kind of sidestep and twirl around it as it's unable to come around. So with that, Torhilda.
I'm going to focus on the one that is hitting my new friend, Garrus, and I'm going to, I think, bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Same one?
Same one. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast
Yes.
for a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that will be
Red equals evil eye. White equals.
13 points of damage plus whatever the hex thing did for me. Get a +4 damage, so add additional 4 to that.
You got it.
And I'm going to push it back 10 feet.
That's right.
And I'm going to rinse and repeat.
Yes.
You stay away from my new friend. 19 to hit again.
That hits.
And 15 plus 4 again is 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
And shove him again.
10 feet back once more.
Yep. And I'm going to stay put, but I'm going to ask Svan to move forward 30 feet. And particularly interposing herself between this other one over here.
Yeah. This is kind of the first time that that Garrus here has seen this, like, really, this in action. Why don't you describe that a little bit?
So he saw Svanhilda before, just sort of as a companion. I actually don't want her right up on it, outside of its melee. Give it another 10 feet back. And so, no, actually, put her right up there. Make him go through her. If he tries, I'm sorry. And so she's been accompanying us, but you see, like, when they're in action, their actions mimic each other, and they just have a telepathic communication. And they fight in unison as if they had been fighting since childhood together. They coordinate their actions. So this is the sister that you met, but she appears to have a little more to her than just a companion.
Very cool. Then Azariah, please give me your initiative.
You can be my Mike.
19.
19.
You can add whatever that bonus is. I don't know what it is.
+4 if you didn't do it.
So it'd be 23.
Very cool. All right. So, Torhidal, that's your move. Anything else?
That'll do it. I'm just gonna stand pat.
Okay.
I might come forward myself, just to the other side of. Well, I don't know. I don't know how Wall of Fire works. If it comes down, she's just gonna stand there.
The hot side is away from you, so you can move along it if you'd like.
Yep. Just don't walk through it.
Yeah, I
Sure.
just don't know how long it. Can I shoot through it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You don't have line of sight, though, because it is opaque.
Okay.
It does block
Um,
sight.
You've seen Brenia pull this trick off before, and it only lasts about a minute.
That's about a minute. So I'm okay where I am right now. I'm gonna stay there.
You got some time.
All right. So then, the one that's Svanhilda just walked up to will kind of try to, do a similar thing, kind of mimics a fist and try to attack them here. So there's a 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits her.
Okay. So now you see this woman kind of burst into sparks and vanish.
You bastard.
It's fun.
And this will move up 20 feet.
Can it go over rocks sometimes? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Ha ha, you can't hit Will yet.
Uh-oh.
It's 10 from Brina.
10. Perfect. Very good. Now, all right. Anything at the start of these turns for them, Will? For Brina?
So the fire effect happens if they are. Let me double check my notes real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. The fire effect is felt if they walk through the wall, or if they end their turn within 10 feet of the fire side of the wall. So they can move out of range and not take a second hit, or they can walk through it and take another hit.
Okay, so these things, based on what they are, this first one, go ahead and move. This is one that was not damaged initially by the wall. We'll go ahead and go 20 feet through it. It does have blind sight, so it is able to aim towards the nearest person.
Well, it can have either Swan or not Swan. You know what I mean, or Broommunder.
Okay. Let's say it'll get near our Bormunder here. And forms into what looks...
Passing through is going to cost it 21 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Perfect. So, Bormunder, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses, and I get an opportunity attack with Polearm Master as he comes into range.
Yes!
12.
Oof. That hits!
Oh my god.
That is its AC, my friend.
How ridiculous. I am very pleased.
Wow.
It was just hit hard, but they're also easy to hit. It's got a nice...
And just 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very good. All right. So as you hit with the bludgeoning, you see that the force seems to be dispersed. It is resistant to bludgeoning.
Rude.
Very cool. So both of its attacks will miss. As you do that, then you see it kind of rises and reshapes to look vaguely like you and your hammer. And with that, Bormunder, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, given that it is resistant to my quarterstaff, I suppose I am going to cast Hex on it. And I guess I'm just going to hope for some Divine Smite action, and I'm going to hit it with the quarterstaff again.
Okay.
Goddamn, another 12.
That's...
It's enough.
Yep, so that's 9 of bludgeoning, and then the hex damage is 4 points, which I am guessing isn't halved. So a total of 8 damage, I guess?
Yep. Very good. Anything else? You have 2 attacks, right?
I do have 2 attacks, yeah, so I'll see if I can get another 12. That's a little better. That's a 21. Still not the crit I was looking for. And 7 halved to 3, and I think Hex is as many times as I hit. So 5, that's a total of 8 damage.
Very good.
Matt told me I'm no longer allowed to be nice, but you really should have flanked.
Or pushed him back into the fire.
Yeah, I can't do my blast from point blank range, I think. So, all right. So that ends my turn. I probably should have backed up and done it though. I was hoping for some divine smiteitude, but it was not to be.
Yeah, you could. It just would have been a disadvantage.
That's true. Given that he's a 12, I suppose that would have been probably more effective. All right. Well, that does end my turn.
It's all good. All right. Then, all right. Now we got the other 2 that are beyond the fire. The first one, we'll go ahead and try to move on through using its 20 feet. Although, Bone, I'm sorry, you did connect, so I do need con saves for actually hitting it with melee.
Okay, I stepped away to get a slice of pizza. I foolishly thought I had a minute.
Sorry.
You're quite all right. That's a 21.
Okay. That'll good. You're going to take a total of 4 poison.
You would have had a minute, had the DM remembered his job.
Oof. Oof.
No problem.
Okay,
At
apply
least
the.
she's an equal opportunity heckler.
Oh yeah, she heckles everybody. Okay, so I played the fire damage to the two oozes moving, so both of them have that 27. And what do they get to as they move 20 feet in?
Our pretty new rogue.
Ooh, they're-
Mhm.
Only one of them, though. I didn't move the other because you said one.
Yeah, do the one here.
First one's there.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
All right, for 13 bludgeoning and 9 poison, half to 4 for you.
I am going to use
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny Dodge to half that 13 to 6.
Okay, then you have the 4 to 2 again. So now the second hit's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
That is an 18 bludgeoning.
I should have waited.
And 5 half to 2 poison. Both hitting, it starts to do the same maneuver around you as the other one did. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Another 17.
Very good. All right, what about our second ooze?
Welcome back, Jalen.
What up?
All right, it's on Azariah,
Nice.
this horrible water creature, for 17 to hit Azariah.
That misses.
And 19.
Shield.
You got it. It just sort of floats on top. All right, then we'll come up to Brynja.
So still maintaining concentration on the Le Wall of Fire. None of them are behind at this point. Given that I've got one to my left, maybe 8 o'clock, 10 feet away, and then the one in front, is it possible for me to step towards Bormunder, get a little bit of clearance, and then Thunder Wave the one in front of Bormunder straight back into the fire?
Yeah.
Is there another one close enough to use the same effect, or is it just the
No,
ones I do?
Just the one.
Cool. Let's go for a low level, because all I need is a hit, and if the hit works, I can blow the right spell and still get the push action. So it's going to be Thunder Wave, cast at first level. It's a con 17 save.
You got it. That's an 8.
And fucking tastic. So the initial thunder damage is going to be... Come on, dice. Come on, dice. Wake up.
Yeah, I'm an active
It's going to be 9 damage off of Thunder Wave. And then assuming the fire effect is the same as it should be, passing the fire a second time should be another... Come on, dice. By the way, they don't appear to be like more susceptible to fire. They're just not resistant, right?
Correct.
Cool. So pushing him through the fire will be another 20 damage.
There we go.
And he's 10 feet back.
How wide is this thing?
How what?
Isn't that a 10-foot wide fire?
I don't think it's 10 feet wide, no.
No,
Pretty sure it's like an inch or
six-
something.
60
It's 10
long,
feet tall.
20
feet tall.
high, and 1 foot thick.
There.
1 foot thick, yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
20 feet tall.
Yep, hard to jump. And I think that's my cast. I have no reasonable bonus action, so I'm going to stay put awfully close to Bermunder.
Very nice. Then Azariah.
Azariah not
Yay!
paying attention to the thing that just whiffed at him, and he's going to go run over to Garrus and get right next to him.
Okay. So, are you disengaging or no?
No, I'll take that opportunity. Come on, you bring it.
You
Bring it here.
got it. You
He's
got
still
it.
got shield up until the end of his
True.
turn.
24.
That actually makes it. That's it.
All right. That is 5 bludgeoning and 6 poison.
I'm going to use my combat reaction to defend him,
Oh,
which as interception I will do 10d4 or 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
of damage he will not take. So that's 9 points of damage he takes off.
Awesome. So I only take 2. Right? Math, that's how it works? I think so. All right. As I run over to Garrus, and the crimson gem starts to coat my hand in a red blood, really. It's a red ichor. I wipe my hand on his forehead like he's Simba, and you feel invigorated, and you feel more connected to me than you have with us knowing each other only a few hours, and you have 25 temporary hit points. And I just say in your mind, I'm going to try to keep you up as long as possible. Just if you see something come from your hand, don't be alarmed. And then that will be my turn. Actually, I can do one more thing. I think here. Oh no, because that would imbue a sheen still counts. Okay, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Very cool.
Cool.
I love it. So, Garrus.
Garrus is gonna look at Azariah and nod, and then turn his rapier and stab the one right next to him.
Yeah, and did I get what's it look like for this temporary HP? Is this a strengthening of the skin? Is this like a
Yeah, so it's like when you see the blood kind of go on his forehead, it's like it glows, and seems like some of it is like rapidly dried, and almost like it has gone into his skin to invigorate his blood, and it feels like like more magic and more like his life force is bolstered by being bonded to me.
All right, I rolled
just like I remember the other guy, I'm not
23 to hit.
That hits.
And I'll get sneak attack because he's in melee with a friend. So that is 26 damage total.
Woo!
You said if something comes out of my weapon, can I do something extra?
You'll see in a little bit.
Okay. And
not now, but
yeah.
you'll see.
Yeah, the one you're fighting is looking gosh awful here.
Okay. Then the other one has to look pretty horrible too. This one I am going to bonus action disengage and hop kind of behind Azariah, and yep, perfect. Go back to back with him.
All right.
Well, back to kneecaps, but okay.
Yeah, back to kneecap.
Roughly.
Head to butt.
Yep.
Close.
All right.
Very cool.
All
All
done.
right. So the one that got pushed is coming forward.
Did I get skipped?
No.
No.
You are after this one.
As in through the flames again?
No, that's
Mm-mm.
the other one that got pushed.
No,
This
that's
is the other one that got pushed
the
further
one that got
away.
pushed earlier than the one you pushed. Yeah. That was confusing.
Can't get to anyone yet.
Okay. We'll use this movement then to get amongst everybody.
Yeah, he tried to get to me.
Here, I'll put him over here then with all his movement.
Okay.
Oh.
So incidentally, on this one, then everyone for being around these things in general is going to do a flat 4 poison to everybody.
Okay.
Poison condition or just poison?
Poison damage.
Okay.
Torhilda.
Okay. Yikes.
Push him through the flames.
I'm gonna try. Okay. Svan, help out. And you see Svan apparate in a cloud of rose gold energy, about 10 feet in front of the one that is hexed.
Which hex? Your hex or the other hex?
My hex.
10 feet in front. This way?
Other way.
Other way.
Other way.
Near
Yeah.
Brinja.
There you go. She's gonna push him. She's gonna get on a line and she's gonna push him into the wall of fire. She's gonna try to push him into the wall of fire. And she's actually floating up, I'm gonna say, a little bit. And she's, got some distance on him, a good 10 feet or 15 feet. So she's not
Nice.
right up on him. And that one has the Hexblade's curse. So
Yeah.
she is going to Eldritch Blast for a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 15 plus 4 is 19 of damage and a 10-foot push into the fire.
Into the fire!
All right. Sounds like that procs the damage.
Yep.
And then she's going to position herself. If she has the movement, let's see, she operated 15 feet from me and then she's got 30 feet of movement. So if she can get there, she will get in front of the other one and try to do the same thing.
This one?
Yeah, if she can get in front of it.
For the record, Matt, he will be, if she pushes him, he will be in the flame.
Okay,
Not through it, in it.
okay, works for me. Eldritch Blast. Come on, dealer, no whammies. 19.
That hits.
And 9 plus 4 is 13 points of damage total and a 10-foot shove.
Very cool.
He's going to be chilling like this, in the flame.
So I
Alright,
think
that's-
that will still cause it.
I believe so.
That's probably the
Yeah, because he's in
extent of
it
her
now.
movement. Okay. All right, that's the. Well, she's gonna actually. Is she out of movement now? Probably.
15, 20. She used 20 to get there, so she has 10 feet left.
Okay. She's gonna try to stand in front of Azariah. And Torhilda's going to use her movement to come stand in that spot, kind of protecting everybody else. We're looking at each other. Our energies are flowing back and forth between each other. We're in our "you shall not pass."
Very cool. Incidentally, the first one you pushed through did end up turning to steam and being entirely destroyed.
The first one or the one that just got past?
The first one that got pushed through.
So that's
Okay.
this one.
The first one Torhilda pushed through.
That's one she had.
Yep.
Okay, come on. You're mine now, buddy.
All right, then she'll position herself just a little bit more, like right in front of the last one that's behind the fire. If she saw it go through. If she saw it go through. If she didn't, then she wouldn't
Yeah,
know
you
where it
saw
is.
it.
But okay. Yeah, she's like,
All right. So now I gotta figure out. So this is the last one that had started not worth the wall of fire art department.
Oh, he's the one chilling out there with the hex on him.
So he's on the other side of the wall.
Yep.
All right. He's gonna cross over. Move so he's not in the wall. But
He's not. I just dropped the wall.
oh, you got it. All right. So then, is that Spawn?
That's fine.
that's Spawn.
Okay.
The real Spawn, Hilda. Or that, no, it's Tor.
That's Tor.
Damn it.
It's Tor.
It's
Yeah.
one of them. It's
Okay.
the real one.
All right. Then that is a 12 to hit Tor,
Miss.
and then a 15.
Miss.
Don't know what it's
All right.
like
What's
you're
that fire
doing.
damage?
2 seconds. Slow dice today. Next patch to the wall is going to be. 31 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Low intelligence creature is very fun. Very cool. All right, then. All right. Go to the next one, our department.
That is the one in the back, right over here.
Okay. All right.
You
So-
don't walk up on Romundo.
Yeah.
They're all out of
From
focus.
under that is a 22 to hit.
Woo.
I'm afraid that does, in fact, hit.
All right. That is 11 bludgeoning and 11 poison.
So 22 total.
Yes.
Shot
And then a
through the
natural one
heart.
for its second one. Yeah. Then Birdmooter, it is your turn.
Okay. And Lisa, I've already used my reaction, so stop it.
I'm texting him micromanaging game advice. That's how we roll.
So I'm gonna take the one that I've got Hex on that's next to Torhilda, and I am going to Eldritch Blast it.
Back in the fire you go.
Precisely so. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
So that'll do 13 points of Eldritch Blast damage along with 3 of Hex. So a total of 16 points of damage.
And the wall's back up.
And I'll just shove her down back through the fire.
Nice.
And then, so I get 2 Eldritch Blast. Can I move in between them, or do I need to do them both at once?
You can move.
Then I will move to the wrong side of that guy, and I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna stay within 5 feet so as not to provoke an opportunity attack, and then I guess I'll just attack with disadvantage.
There you go.
Well, that's a miss because it's a nat 1. So
No.
Had to have
Do
it
you
sometime.
re-roll those? 'Cause they're-
Actually, yeah, you can. You're within 30 feet of me. If that was a nat 1, re-roll it. I didn't use my reaction.
There we
Excellent.
go.
Garrus,
Ooh.
you're my new favorite player.
I thought I did it again, but it turned out to be a 7 that just looked a lot like a 1. So that's a 16 to hit,
Woohoo!
There we go.
and
Get pushed back 10 feet.
it does, in fact. How did you know?
Fire!
And that's a mere 6 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
This dude on this other side over here is really happy he started on the other side of the board.
Yeah, he picked the right place to be. I'm enjoying this wall of fire thing. This is
It's useful,
isn't it?
solid.
So both of those would take that 28 I see.
Correct.
Very nice.
And,
Who needs flanking when you have a wall of fire to play with?
Think of it as like ping pong, but it's really one-sided.
And very hot.
I feel like I'm
Flaming
not
ping
going to
pong.
bother with a bonus action, so I think I'm going to let it go.
But you do have movement if you would like to move away from the one that's like 10 feet behind you.
I will move to be closer to my friends in case somebody attacks them. So kind of put me in the middle of the
Yep.
cluster. Yeah,
I got you.
you know how I roll. All right, that's all I got.
Okay, so like the one that just got pushed through the fire, it's going to do its best to get somebody on
No,
the.
that one already went and tried to hit him.
What is it?
The
Okay.
next one is this guy over here.
Okay. Who's
Hi,
your name?
Brenya.
Yeah, I know. Been there the whole time.
I've
I
been
know
waiting
they're-
for you.
Unlike you, Matt, I know their order.
All right. The first one definitely misses, but then 18 to hit.
18 will hit Brenya at AC 15.
Go. That is 7 bludgeoning and 11
7.
poison.
I'm going to do my interception trick again.
Yes.
So that'll reduce it by 8. Take 8 off of whatever that damage was.
Nice.
So that was what, 19 minus 8? 11? Did I miss
There you go. Yeah, I think so.
18 minus 8.
Oh.
So 10.
So 10. All right, and then I need to provide a whiz save on the firewall, right?
Yeah, con save.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Slow motion dice.
do
Yeah,
you-
we're good. We're good.
I was gonna say I think
Nope,
you
we're
get
not good.
additional.
Shit.
No, you get additional added to your save because you're next to Bormunder, if that helps.
Plus
Which is a
4.
plus what? Plus 4?
5.
It's
All
not
right.
enough.
5, I think.
All right.
Oh, plus
Oh,
five.
I mean, if it's plus 5, it's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
That'll do, big. That'll do. I was gonna burn my inspo, but I'll totally not have to.
Very cool. And then the last one, our department.
That's this guy over here who's having a very bad day.
Okay.
He has to come out of the wall.
Okay.
The no
better.
good, very bad day.
Yeah, he can go to spawn.
All right.
And I do mean spawn for once.
All right. 18 to hit Svanhilda.
That is her AC.
Okay, so
And
she will
goes, "Poofy."
poof away. And then can I get further up?
Yep, I can choose between bleh, 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 and Bone Lunder. That's Raya. I don't know why I got him.
We go for Azariah. Here we go for 15.
Nope. I put up my runic shield.
Nice.
Nice try, sucker.
Then Brinya.
Right. I got the one directly behind me in close range, maintaining the fire. You know what? Let's pull a magic trick. We haven't done this in a while.
If it involves a pencil, I'm leaving.
Depends on the pencil, doesn't it? All right. I'm going to burn a Misty Step to get 30 feet the hell out of here. From the camera angle, due south. Perfect. That'll do nicely. All right. That's my bonus. I can't cast twice and hold concentration. Don't have a good use for my primary action, do I? Probably not.
You don't got a cantrip?
Not gonna. I mean, can I? Yeah, can I bonus action cast and cantrip? Yeah, I can cantrip.
But you would action cantrip. You just bonus
Yeah,
action.
just bonus action
Misty
Misty
Right.
Step.
Right. Yeah, I spoke not pretty. For the one that
Okay,
just
match your face.
I make pretty mouth words at times. Okay. For the one that just went after me, let's go ahead and do the produce flame and huck it at him. So that's a spell attack. It's a cantrip. The dice are with me today. Maybe. On faster though. 27 will hit.
Nice.
Look, we just want to make sure they all had fire damage, so nobody.
Lots of
fell.
fire. All the fire. No one feels left out. Damage is going to be a 12.
Nice.
And I will stay put.
There you go. Then Azariah.
Azariah quickly, without thought, basically it says one word to himself, and as he does, coagulated blood comes out of the opposite hand of Garrus's rapier, and a lash comes out that is about 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet long, and starts writhing as you feel that this is a weapon that you are proficient in, and that it makes you quicker than possibly your rapier, as you can attack with it twice. As I have cast it on myself, but since we are blood bonded, I can cast on you and give you a crimson lit lash, which will give you 2 attacks,
Hard.
plus 9 to hit, 1d12 plus 5 necrotic damage on each hit.
Okay.
Very cool.
So
So
you can-
Azariah?
Yep. No, and then as my action, because that was a bonus action, I will cast Eldritch Blast at the one that Brynja had left behind. So not the one in front of me.
Oh yeah, the one over there.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
So I will. Let's see right here. 14.
That hits.
That is going to be 5 damage for the first one. And a dirty 20 for a 10 on the second one. So 15 force damage total.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then Garrus.
All right.
Push him back 10.
No, Azariahs don't do that.
All right,
I am
so
not a warlock.
Is this one adjacent to me on the other side? I can't see the. Yeah. No, it's got 10 feet. Okay.
You 10 feet. You can. You should be able. Yeah, the whip gives you 10 feet of reach.
All right. Well, I will attack the one. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action, focus my evil eye, and it needs to make a charisma 15 save.
5.
So it is hexed with my evil eye, and now I can sneak attack it.
Nice.
So I will attack with range. I'm just gonna roll my rapier because it's a +9 also.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Yep. 17 naturally for a 26 will hit. And you said it's a D12?
Yeah, 1d12 plus 5, and you can attack twice if you're using the lash.
So 11 damage plus my sneak attack, which is another 14.
Very good.
And then a second attack. I will lash out again and whap whap. See if I hit. Probably. 16.
Yes.
Respectable, that'll hit. Oh, for 16 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
The lashes out and the blood mingles with the liquid as it snaps and cracks through the writhing form of the watery ooze and just lashes it in half. It snaps and just splits the thing in two.
Very good.
I like this thing. This is fun.
Or Hilda.
All right. Spawn reappears again.
I'm just
Yeah.
assuming.
You're right. Where she's gonna push it into the fire if she can. That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And this one is not hexed. So
Nope.
11 points of damage.
But he's back in the fire.
Okay. And I can't see them. Can I try to hit them again?
It's gonna die in flames.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. You had a bad day. It's okay.
Bad day. Okay. And then there's one. I know there's one behind the.
There's two
Oh,
behind
wow.
there. You hit this guy in, which is hexed by a Warmunder, I think.
By someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can I try to, even though I can't see him, can I try to?
Yep,
hit
disadvantage.
him? Okay. I'll try with the Eldritch Blast. Nope, that's advantage. What do I want? Control. Okay. With disadvantage. Oops. 12.
Is there a
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. 14. I
All
don't
right.
have a hex on. And
You
this
feel
one
the
I'm gonna-
connection there as you hear hissing. It's gone.
Oh, okay. I was going to pull it. All right.
I like that better. You pull
I
it
pull it,
over
I pull
and
it
you just
through.
pull its mass as it dissolves and is gone. All right. Anything else?
Are there any other on the field? Well, that I used
One,
both my
but you can't
attacks.
see him.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right. Barmunder.
So, am I aware of anybody else around?
Yeah, because you knocked the other guy.
Ah, excellent. Is he the one that I hexed, or he's the other one? I
No, he's
remember.
the other one.
But you can bonus that. Well, you might have to see them for Hex. I can't remember.
I do think that is true now that I think on it.
But
take a quick look.
as a note, you can drop concentration whenever. So that would be up to Brynja.
No. We enjoy the fire. I'll just shoot at him blind through the fire and try to pull him towards me through the fire.
Yes.
So disadvantage roll.
All we need now is a spiritual guardian right on top of that fire.
I told it to roll with disadvantage, but I don't know if it did. So I'll just roll twice. Either way, 22. So it hits him.
Yes.
Fire!
That does 7 points of me damage, and then I don't know how many points of Brynja damage as I pull him back through.
Calculating. That's an extra 23.
Okay. How does the last one burn away, Brynja?
As it gets pulled through the fire, there's this moment of like, not even surprise. It's been done enough times. It should be a pretty obvious joke, but like suddenly you turn into steam, and like the last breath of this poor creature just dissolves into the air.
Very good.
And then Brynja, mentally counting, takes a look, literally tabulates on her fingers, and then just snaps her finger, and the firewall goes away.
That was some fantastic teamwork. I think I have found the right group. Wow. That was impressive.
Yeah, you should do that fire thing more often. I enjoyed that.
That was pretty neat.
You acquitted yourself quite well, Garrus, but you must take care.
Yeah,
Are you
they
damaged
kind of beat
badly?
the shit out of me.
Here, I
But-
think I've got a healing potion for you.
That would
I
be
rummage
nice.
around
If not,
because
I have berries.
our cleric is off on another mission at the moment. Here, I'll give you my greater healing potion.
I
So
will-
44
Go
plus 4. Want me to roll it for you?
No, I can roll it.
Okay.
Just to remind you all, this is very expensive magic and bottle. If it's easier for me to produce fruit, I can produce fruit.
Drink it for 13 healing. I'm okay for right now. That blood bond, that thing, whatever you did to me, how long will that last?
At the power that I did, an hour.
Okay. Well, that's definitely keeping me going. I'm all right for right now, I think.
And then I point at the lash. That would last another 9 minutes.
Oh, well. Does it look like there's any other danger around? Let's take a look around and make sure that everything's safe now.
To be clear, how bad does Garrus actually look? Like rough shape, or not rough?
I'm at about a third of my HP.
Okay. Small thing. You look like you are undernourished. Let me help you with this.
Undernourished.
I'll go ahead and produce 10 good berries and put them directly in front of you and say, just eat. You'll feel better. That's 10 HP.
All right. I
For
will.
crystal as well.
I also walk up and clasp your shoulder. Congratulations, you fought bravely and valiantly, and I'll heal you for 10 hit points.
Oh, that's better. Oh, and as the wounds stitch up, Garrus nods and thanks you all. And wow, this is quite the team you guys have.
You still look a little pickish. Would you like a little more berries? I have a few more in my pocket.
I won't turn them down.
I know you will be constipated.
That's a natural consequence of the decision. So 10 more hit points for 10 more berries.
All right. All right.
If
Yeah,
you're-
I'm at
if-
like
if-
2/3 now.
If you're going to spend time with this particular group, I would recommend being very honest about your wounds because sometimes things go a little bit sideways, and
I need to invest in some potions badly.
they're very difficult to find. Honestly, around here, the traders come very rarely and are incredibly expensive. So
We rely on Torhilda to make most of them for us.
Well,
Yes, when we get back to the village, I can brew some more. I have supplies and a workshop.
well, maybe I can help or something.
Of course. If you'd like to be an apprentice in the workshop, I can show you some things. Maybe that'll make the work go faster.
Maybe. But first, let's see what this shrine, I guess, holds for us now that the darkness is all gone and we can actually kind of see in here. So
I
Garrus starts
agree.
looking around.
Yeah. Now taking a moment to clearly see. The first thing you would notice here is there are fish swimming in 4 of the 5 pools. Looking at them, the water seems to steam. Or there's like as you put your hand near it, you can feel cold. And just see ice rather, floating within. The fish themselves, in one pool swim in a circle, and the 3 others in it seems to be other circle a perfect half circle, and in the last one there a crescent. The other 2 reversed from each other. You see now the spirit of the blue wolf. A smile seems to form between its teeth. It nods, gives a cough, and then a retch as black corruption seems to flow from it and burn. And it heaves a heavy breath. This was good. Before it closes its eyes, lays its body and head down upon the stone, and vanishes. At the opposite end of this grand room is another archway leading deeper into this once sacred place.
If Garrus kind of says that this pool, the one that doesn't have any fish and that's colder than the other, if he shares that information, I would like to examine that further.
I don't know what's going on. Why I don't know why this is so cold. That's a little weird.
Is it the new moon phase? The other ones, is this the moon goddess?
Could
Full,
be.
half, crescent, and new. New would have no fish.
Maybe. You probably know more about gods and religion than I do.
Oh, surely not. I only know the moon phases. Azariah would be the one to know about religions, or Layla if she were here.
So could I? Is there anything to learn or gather from looking at this pool further, or maybe even, I'm kind of used to the cold, so I could put my hand in it. Maybe you get another vial, take a look at it later, see if it has any
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. What are you trying to like? What's your approach?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would probably go down there and actually, oh my gosh, I actually have I have another rune. I have a frozen rune, and so what I do is like I'll start like making like a little runic like circle to try to see if it reacts to the frozen rune, and also like what properties are different from the other waters that I'll take samples of before taking that one.
Very good. Incidentally, does anybody know a primordial language?
Yeah, I mean I do know primordial.
I speak primordial.
Okay, so she got the primordial. It was Jargavar you didn't get the last time. What was it? Okay. So, yeah. Using the frost rune, and you're kind of putting that on the glass you're trying to take it out of. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, they could kind of like examine it, see how it reacts, and like do different like rituals that I know as a rune meister, rune maker.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
For sure.
I will
Guidance.
guide you.
Yep, one of us should.
And I only speak primordial. I don't read it.
All right. Plus
That's what I want.
4. Okay. All right. So that's going to be it's 26.
Okay. Very good. So, you do this, and you're able to capture it. The rune itself becomes glows bright, and begin to move it back and forth, determining it. At times, as you pour, almost resists. And then, when you're done with going from these different tests of measuring and seeing, it begins to move to the different vials and phases by itself.
Oh.
Jumping. So recognizing your search for understanding and agreeing to it. And the rune begins to change. Reading into a name. This rune in primordial. Ishvyal.
Ifshal. And we heard that earlier. That was like the let me go back into our notes. That was the it was like mentioned with like the frozen, like the mountain, right? Or something like that. Or like, because there was a they talked about the Moon Mother and the gosh, I have it in my notes here, but it's the because there was like the primordial had one name, and then they had like and then the whoever could read the other, I think it was Draconic or whatever, it had a different name from the primordial one, right? Something like that.
It was the name for the water.
Or the water. Okay.
It was the name for the water spirit, or like the wave had a something about. In primordial, it was the name of an entity, not the waves, or
Gotcha.
something like that.
Where am I remembering a mountain from? Is there a mountain in the distance here?
No.
Okay. No, I don't know what the hell I have there.
Yeah, I think you're confusing some of the various back lore.
Indian, okay.
And
That's
with
themselves.
with your runic knowledge, you would know the title of Ishvyal is the Living Glacier.
Interesting. Okay. And I believe that's where this liquid comes from. Do I know if this liquid could be used in an alchemic way, like with me trying to reading my book that I got and all that?
You most definitely think it could be used in a
Okay.
interesting way.
You should always use sentient water.
Right, exactly. All right, I'll take like a few. I think I have. I use 1, 2. I have 3. Well, 1, 2. I should have 3 open to like put more vials in, like a couple ounces of
Do you
this
need
water.
containers? I got you covered.
It's the container woman, Tupperware lady. Yeah. If you
know
don't mind, Torhilda.
Sure, take a few. I have a bucket if you need a bucket.
I will. Actually, I'll take a few and I'll like put them in my I turn my back. I put them in my coat so I can use them for later. And I drink my canteen real quick and just fill my canteen with the
Well,
water.
here, why don't you just take my glass bottle? That holds a lot more.
Okay, I'll use that.
Just
and I'll
take
give
that.
you back.
Yeah.
As is it ever occurred to you that maybe a little bit offensive or maybe sacrilegious to take portions of the blessed things water with you in your coat?
Holy water that's still in a vial around vampires isn't very useful now, is it, Brenya?
Boy, I don't play this argument 1,000 times. I don't disagree with your intention, but you may. Hell, let's take a close look, right? So we know this place is blessed at least by the glowing wolf and the Moonweaver, and then this primordial being, this spirit, right? So, this elemental thing. No one's done a religion check yet. Does this feel like it's got heavy Weaver influence? Does this feel like the thing is religiously blessed, or is this like an occurring thing that we're just discovering?
So something we learned when we kind of first came in here was that these beings either were at one point more connected than they are now. The wolf, Selune, and
right. They were in league at some point, and they created this place, maybe.
Right. So and as this the statue is here, and it seems like a main point, at least in this part. I definitely do think it. I think it's blessed, but I haven't done a religion check or anything.
Yeah, I think my out of character question is we just saw the wolf spirit disappear. We have some aspect of this living glacier in front of us. What's the Moonweaver think of all this? Or is there still some presence or some energy here? Are we offending someone, or is this ours for the taking?
Yeah, give me a religion check there. I would say you can use your wisdom as your base, though.
All right. 1.5 minutes. 14 plus 9 would be 23.
This was a desecrated space. Long lost, it seems. And feels as though it's been used for horrible things. You sense the corruption of not only the nature in which you're fully immersed in, but also of divinity.
Right.
Therefore, your thoughts, you probably would not, in what you're doing and trying to revive it, you have a lot of grace here in possibly what you would do.
Cool.
If you necessarily defend something really much here, it's been long abandoned and not used.
Desecrated even.
We've done it a huge favor even just by being here a few moments.
We got rid of the darkness. We got rid of the slime. I think we're doing. I think we're doing good here.
But I thought I misspoke. We're clearly on the right side of this problem. Take as much as you like. I need to understand whether or not this was still consecrated ground or quite the opposite. It is definitely that.
I think there's more to solve in this place. We'd have to examine that archway there and continue. We think, at least from what we know of names, that possibly the one that we are looking for, Nazareth, the one whose last name is Duskmass, may have tainted this place. As I walk towards the other archway, does it have the same inscription as the last one?
Its inscription is a little different.
Okay. I can only read the primordial one, so I don't know what the other one says.
In the primordial one, it says, "In the darkest night, the truth of light will reveal itself. Shadows cast by those who walk the path may find the way."
Green Lantern?
Yep.
Someone had to make it.
The shadows that walk the path may find you. Okay.
Can we look through this archway and like what's beyond the archway?
So, looking, right now it looks like a kind of winding tunnel. Eventually, the dark visions hit where the corners go and cannot see further.
I'll touch the hilt of Garrus's rapier again to give it light. I'll be behind you.
Wait, you're setting the sneak thief ahead with light on him? That seems incredible.
Oh, no, it's not for him to be sneaky. We both just can't see in the dark.
Okay. Would you like maybe torches? Should we amplify our noise, perhaps?
Well, I mean, torch or magical light, I think it doesn't really make a difference if we're gonna be seeing.
Brittany goes ahead and produces another flame in her huddle hand, which you've seen her throw at things before. It's torch enough. Okay.
Yeah, that helps. Thank you.
All right. Then, moving forward here. You can see. Sorry. It gets colder as you come into a chamber of darkness. It's shrouded in deep shadows that your sight can't penetrate, and then in other places, twilight. Beams of pale silvery light spilling through narrow openings in the ceiling. The light forms shifting patterns on the stone walls, casting ghostly shapes that seem to move and dance. At times, almost shadowy hands grab each other and twirl. And you see there's columns that line the length of the hall, each carved, depicting sometimes a young woman bathing, and other times a wolf drinking. And the last one is all three. Water surrounding a wolf and a woman. As the shadows dance around these depictions, they form people that seem to follow. There are weapons that they seem to be carrying, marching. And there seems to be, at the end, an intense dark. You feel almost a hot breath come from it. Go ahead, sorry.
Did it say shadows cast will lead the way?
Are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding?
Oh, that's... maybe we should try to follow these shadow images. Try and follow in their footsteps.
Shadows don't really cast by light. I think we should keep the torches.
Now you can see in the center of this hall is a circular platform. It has a single large mirror, like stone, and surrounding carvings depicting, now you realize, a woman of blue stone, Sehanine, the Moonweaver. The wolf, Jargavagar, and Ishvial. The platform is bordered by 8 statues. Three of what looks like a young wolf, newly born. Another one, more of like a larger puppy, maybe 1 or 2 years old, and then like an elderly aged, long-toothed one. The other 3 seem to be of steam, ice, and flowing water. And then the 2 are of the woman. One carrying a bow, the other sleeping. Roughly in the circular arrangement, each one holding or presenting a small orb that emits a faint glow, casting light and shadows around the room.
Do these shadows converge somewhere else in the room? Anything, maybe an indication of X marks the spot or something like that?
Nothing along those lines.
You said in the center there's a stone that looks like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on a pivot or anything? Like, which direction is the mirror facing?
The mirror itself is upon the floor.
So horizontal, kind of. Okay.
Yeah, and right now the orbs seem to be shining the light on it, and they dance off into the chamber.
Examining the statues, do they look like they have any points to pivot? Like, can they turn, twist, their hands move, or anything like that?
Yeah, you kind of touch the statues a little bit, and you see they are able to move and redirect the light anywhere you'd wish.
Oh, okay. Do we want to try to move all the light away from the mirror?
Okay. Away from the mirror?
No.
Is all of the light shining on the mirror currently?
Yes.
And is there anything noticeably different about the lights, or is it just the statues look different, the light sources are the same?
The light sources seem the same.
Okay. Yeah, I think let's try and move them away to begin with and see what happens.
And we have to be comfortable in the darkness, it seems, with this riddle. And I'll start to turn them away.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want the light to shine?
I guess like I actually let's just put them all clockwise, and I'll like have one phase two phase three, and kind of have them all shining light on each other.
Okay.
Oh. I think you might be on the right idea. I think maybe the shadow of the light bearer will lead the way with something like that. Maybe these are the light bearers, and if we make them have shadows, it'll show us which way to go.
My sister was the one that was better in riddles, but I think that this is something she would have thought of.
Yeah,
I did put the inscription in private chat for anybody who.
Thank you.
Those who walk the path. Yeah. Let's put out all our light sources too.
You're confident, yes?
I think we have to. Only in the darkest night does the truth of light reveal itself. I think we have to get rid of all our light.
All right, go ahead and cast Dark Vision myself. If I do so.
Okay.
And I'll use like a pouch. I've got an empty pouch, and I'm just gonna take a pouch and put it over the hilt of my rapier, because he cast it on the pommel of it, and I can cover up the light. It's just a light cantrip. You can cover it and it's gone. So yeah, we'll cover up our lights and move the statues so that they're shining light on each other.
Okay, so the statues shining light upon each other, and that's the only light in the room currently. All right. Do that. There doesn't seem to be a noticeable change.
Maybe we could try to face them away, or walk the path.
Yes, we'll try to cover them all and see if true darkness in this space makes a difference.
Maybe we're the ones that walk the path, and maybe we have to shine, and maybe we have to stand in the way. Let's shine them back on the mirror one at a time, and like interpose ourselves in between, and see if our shadow on the mirror does anything weird.
Interpose, the common that means to get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like shine it into the center, and then Azariah, you're really tall. You should be able to stand in the way of the light beam and cast a pretty big shadow.
I'm willing to try anything.
Okay. So you're shining these in such a way that all of you are being hit by the light, and it is going towards the mirror. Yes?
Yep, and then our shadows are doing whatever. I don't know actually how they're going to react.
Yeah, our shadows are cast onto the mirror,
Correct.
though.
Yeah. Cool.
I start
Verifying.
making hand shadows.
Yeah.
Look, here's a
I will say,
Little
Here's
like,
a
I forget some nice white knight to remind us, but whenever there's anything like this, a lot of times it is fun messing around. If you ever want, like, hey, you can ask for a check and we can possibly do a hint. But a lot of people do like figuring these things out. So, it's always.
Don't tell me you like puzzles.
Oh, I that was one of the first things that I said, and I was already warned.
So you shine these, and where your shadows would fall, there is a silver light, not the white that is shown by the globes, but it's pure silver that now fills the space where your shadows would be. And it seems as though the other shadows that move around the room suddenly retreat at your interlocking shadows and give you a berth. But there's no other change.
Sounds like a pretty big change to me, though. Do they split and open up like partying the Red Sea and like lead a path, or is it like
Well, so you're only casting in this center platform,
right?
and there is that path of columns in front, right? So
Yeah.
this they go from this area, but
Mhm.
but that's the only area they flee from.
Gotcha.
If I begin to move around and make my shadow move around, is there any change? Like, does it just move as expected, or does it move differently?
It
If
seems to do what you would think from because the light source is appointed. It's
Yeah.
not a thing, so it doesn't do anything unique there.
Okay.
If you want your shadow move, you have to redirect the light.
And we point the mirror towards the columns a little bit. So this unnatural light points that direction.
The mirror doesn't seem to be movable.
Okay. But the people can move.
Happens if we try to shine the lights towards the columns.
Okay. So the lights shine and they move through the columns and create different shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Can we make one of our shadows in the light that's pointing at the column and see if it does anything over there, or if it's just on the mirror?
Sure. So who wants to step into the light?
Oh, do it.
Okay.
I'm tall. At least that's what Gareth says.
Everybody's tall.
Okay.
So you step into it, and your now very long shadow casts. The shadows flee, and the large, like almost pure blackness, you see it recedes quickly, giving only a shadowy form with thin white eyes that sneers. And winces in pain of now this blue shadow that you cast. And begins almost growling words. Does anyone know Infernal?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, it's got hey, Jigga, Shalakutja, and spits before it disperses.
Hang on. So can I detect thoughts on this thing or no?
Yeah.
All right. What's it actually trying to say?
Okay, so get into its thoughts. Says, this is not worth what they paid. I'm not dealing with this.
I make a pretty shadow.
I'll relay that, by the way, so everyone hears it.
Oh. Wait. Well, we
And now you see as they totally vanish, a a door is lit.
Oh,
It is a
Oh.
perfect circle of a door, and now it is outlined in your blue light from your shadow.
I think that might be the way.
I'll stay here. Everyone go.
You don't need to.
Well, I'll be there.
But I think what I'm saying is, if this effect is short-lived, I can probably move faster than the rest of you. So if we get most people in the door, and then I turn to maybe Eagle or something and chase, it would be quicker if the door closes.
Yeah, if we have to. I have a feeling the door will stay.
Let's find out.
We'll try.
Well,
As already you are more useful than I am. Go ahead, and I will hold the shadow in place.
Well, if you can't, you can use this, and I give you a rune that I created during my bedtime before starting my day, and it is my rune feature, and I put I put a dimension door on that one just in case. So
Cool, got it. All right, so I'll stay put. You guys go explore.
Well, let's move forward and go through this portal. And as we do, Brinja, why don't you try and follow?
Let's get you guys towards the door first until we have established that it is safe, and then follow. I do not want to close the door on you unless.
All right. Well, let's head towards the door then.
So heading towards the door here seems to have deep scratches in it. You can see the symbols that now are somewhat familiar with of the three entities that formed a space, each one partially marred, almost it seems in anger.
Someone defiled this place too.
Give me a sense of the scratch line. Like, is this like small creatures or large creatures? What kind of scratches? Again, I'm just a way trying to peer. But like, what kind of things were scratching on this door?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
From a distance. That's gonna be lovely. That is a hot 13. 14.
14. Looking. So I'm going to kind of bridge a gap here. These grooves seem to be similar to the ones you followed when you were in the chase.
These look like the ones that we saw on the rooftop.
And I would say they bear like wolf to you.
I wonder if Duskmask is a lycanthrope. Or working with one. Can I inspect the door and see if there's any traps on it or anything?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
22.
You can see what appears to be a silvery wire. That has a soft glow to it. I'd say with Azariah, it seems to be meant to alert if someone would open this in a magical way.
I look at Brynja. Do you think you could dispel this? I can only counteract someone's measures right away.
Perhaps it's worth a try, certainly. Let me take a closer look.
It looks like some sort of arcane trap or something, some sort of alert system, maybe.
Yeah, let me measure. Do I have a way to estimate how strong this magic is, or do I just think this is like some low-level travel behind?
I would say this is like fairly simple magic, if not effective.
Okay. All right, let's try a third level dispel on it. So the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yep. So yeah, the dispel here, the enchantment on Civil War fades.
It is removed.
All right. Well, I think we can open this without letting anybody know now. That's good. Is it locked?
Does not appear to be.
Reach out and grab the handle and push it open.
I think it's a pull door.
Amazing. You open. The smell of death pours out of rot.
Gag.
It is nearly choking. You can see that it appears red and white light intermingle, showing a combination. There are some beings here, because this has been important, that in their corpses, some of you would notice they don't have belly buttons, that have been ripped apart here. You can see various rune skins draped, some fresh. There is red wolf-like people here as well, similar to the one that you had met underground, those of you who were there. And in the center, taking what seems to be a mixture of silver and black water from a natural fountain, amidst various runes and stalagmites, enchanting, is a woman. She has adorned herself with feathers and what appear to be rubies and quartz. She looks up. Her eyes have a soft glow to them. dark hollows under her eyes, her skin thin. Huh. Who? How? Stinking demons. They let you through. Clans people.
Don't say it with so much disgust.
What brought you here?
I think you know what brought us here. Something that everybody seems to be interested in. Murder.
That stupid girl. In the way of everything I've been trying to do. Well, now you're in the way too, it seems.
We could leave if you show us the exit. I don't recall which direction it is from here, but hypothetically, we could just excuse ourselves, I suppose.
Now that you know where I am, I don't think so.
No, I don't disagree. It seems like a bit of a, what's the fancy word in common? Trap, trick, standoff. I forget. There's some turn of phrase which makes more sense than what I'm saying. Some interlocking problem. Anyways, I am talking. You were saying.
Though, so I killed someone who came with those who invaded your lands. Is that really that bad?
I think anyone that is using rune skins and people in the way you are need to be studied.
But I can help. I don't wish to harm your people. I want to learn. I can even help you expel the visitors here. We could be allies. I don't need to kill anymore to learn what I need. I just need to follow the clues. Find out what has been happening here.
And what do you have to offer that would convince me of not killing you and eating your brain and taking your knowledge for myself?
Knowledge is...
Wait. You're investigating too? What do you mean? Didn't cause this?
Oh. The desecration. I used it. As awful as it was, me and it made a pact of peace. It showed me so many secrets here. Know what I seek. I'm interested if there are any more places like this. Power in places like this are nothing like anywhere else in this world. I just want to find more. I've already been able to infuse such energies to me. The secrets of this land, this western area, are deeper than those fools think. And what's in it for you? I can teach.
And
Can give you magic. You don't have to bargain with these entities. No spirits, no elementals, and no gods. Here are secrets that can be taken. No allegiances.
and
You
what
can
is
have it.
and
Go ahead.
what is your name? One that wants to teach.
Nereth.
Dusk Mask.
Yes. My formal allegiances to death and illusion.
When you say death, who do you actually have your allegiance to?
The Raven Queen is the one I served before. But now, don't you realize this is about having those powers for ourselves?
So you are, what is fancy word? You are usurper. You would like to take power of Raven Queen.
A heretic.
I mean, there are words for that. My friend Scotty may feel differently.
What kind of power?
Scotty, exactly, and Scotty. These things that seek to, they offer deals and contracts, favors, though honestly more pure than ones I've heard. They still, people you bargain with, entities you bargain with, still lord it over you. The power I seek. We can take things like Unscoti and have it for ourselves, with no need to heed their boundaries.
So you're talking about escaping the contract. You're talking about getting the power for yourself in such a way that you do not require them anymore or require their efforts, yes?
Yes.
There was one once, if I recall, who tried to escape the contract, or at least become the power they sought to usurp. Maybe once it's worked well, but most of the time, 99 out of 100, it's gone very badly. What makes you think you can survive or succeed in this way?
Because this is the land of alliances that should never have been.
Are you sure? Because old spirits versus new gods, those are tales as old as time. Gods evolve, people evolve, spirits come and go. Like, I don't see how you think this is, but this is not unique. This has always been here.
These things, these three entities that should be at war
and are at peace, yes,
work together. That it's there in that heretical union that the rules can be bent and broken.
But how would you see such opportunity? How would you take advantage of this moment?
I already have stolen much. I have drained that insolent puppy. I have taken much. So now there's only drops of that ice. And the Moonweaver's illusions are mine. This place, what it held, the things that kept it, are now in me. I can teach you how. We can find other places. I can give one to whatever clan you come from. Your clan can let it flow through their bloodlines forever. I will take the others. We can grow powerful together. Yours could be the dominant. None would threaten these lands again. I'll move on after I find the rest.
All right, so you feed here and you leave. That sounds delightful. Delicious effect. Why should we let you?
Why should you let me leave?
No, I meant live.
Live. Because you'll get to share in the power.
Neris. Death and the cycles of the moon are forces that stretch beyond a single lifetime. They guide the lives of many, as the stars guide ships upon the sea. Mortals, for all our strength, are short-sighted. We see in spans of years, not eternities that gods know. When a mortal wields the divine power that you seek, their heart is still clouded with human desire and ambition, and in that blindness, great destruction often follows.
I just don't like sharing. Why should we share with you?
You think you could unravel this by yourselves?
We got here, didn't we?
Looks, you are taking the opportunity. You're giving it back. You cannot steal when it's been restored. You would seek to remake these so that you have to beg for the power. No. You'd have to bargain with no one. That's why you will let me live.
Why are we not bargaining with you? It feels like the same sort of a contract. Again, I am from off in the woods, the backcountry. I don't know very much about the human life or existence.
One that it's done. And what do you have to do? Simply not kill me. And one sight I find, I'll give you. That's not much to ask. It's not a service. It's not a dedication. Nothing to prove that they're slowly make the flow come thicker to you. It will be all of it at once.
But you've already given us so much. You've already shared such a wealth of information. We have no need for you. There are other places like this, and we can choose what to do with them. We can find them on our own. If you can find them, we can find them.
But I have already paid so much price. You would not have to pay, for I have paid.
Avoiding prices is my specialty.
Right. She sighs. Well, I suppose this partnership will die in darkness. As her form grows to about 10 feet and bones crack. This fur overcomes skin and claw, skin and nail and claw and fang. See a large, salivating brown wolf-like creature that stands on its hind legs. Saliva comes down and seems to act like acid to the ground below. You can roll for initiative.
When you say wolf-like, do you mean like mostly natural or like unnatural? It's just
unnatural.
Right. So
I mean,
it's like a rope with acid drips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had mentioned that she had, basically sucked this puppy dry. So I imagine she's borrowing or stealing some of that power.
I was hoping some of that was like not literal, but
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not read in between the lines?
no, I saw the lines. I didn't like the lines. That's all.
I hope you brought Moonbeam with you today, brother.
Nope. Didn't play sessions.
Yeah. This man didn't watch last sessions. Point at him and laugh. No, I'm just-
You are correct.
Okay, there's Bormunder. Okay. Y'all were together, so Bormunder is a +4, +5 Bormunder.
This one's +4. The saving throws are +5.
Okay, so let me up everybody's thing here.
5. Matt, can you let me know, for my knowledge, has it been more than an hour since we left that last fight?
Not more than an hour.
Cool.
Okay, so I will let you know, because this is new to some of you. This is an epic encounter. So this means is a lot more HP than one might expect, typically, as well as they have an initiative in which they will move upon, but then they actually take an action after every turn that all of you take throughout. And they have some other really interesting things that they get to do. So it's just as if things start to go a little interesting, that is what is happening. And so, cool. Check this. There we go.
She looks like a fun date.
I don't think she'd buy you coffee afterwards, though.
Yeah, definitely taking a cigarette afterwards for sure.
Probably a little bit of a late night regret, perhaps. Maybe we're all concerned.
All right. So with that,
Don't worry, I'm just throwing down broken pews.
Azariah, you get to go first.
Okay. I am going to bonus action give Garrus another lash here. And after that, I am going to move to my right. Well, I guess my left, sorry. Behind that pillar. And while I do, I am going to give it to Eldritch Blast. Here. Okay, first one's 13.
All right. 13 literally bounces off of the hide.
Awesome. 28 for the second.
8. Okay. It passes directly through them.
Oh my what?
and that kind of fades, and then you see their form appear kind of right next to that where it passed through.
Okay. Before I end my turn, I want to examine the things that they were working on. Like, do they have any active, kind of like how the last fight when we were fighting that one woman, she was kind of using that dragon to actively pull power from it. Does she have an active ritual or something going on?
All right. These types of things would take an action.
All right, bet.
So any of these types of deers, those are all actions, my friends. So it's up to you.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Good.
If something comes up and I need it.
Okay, so then all right, they will go ahead and run essentially they pounce, and there's a slight blue light similar to Drugavagas that come through their hind legs, and they run a circle, not provoking opportunity attacks, around your group. Just and then they are going to, as they end it, they will climb up about 10 feet on a side wall pillar. As they do, their claws are out, taking a swipe at each of you.
Obviously, pillars are stable enough. Look up. Oh.
Oh, okay. So Azariah, this would be a nat 20.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit. Make sure you give advantage to someone.
Who's next in initiative?
It would be Brynja.
She's gonna cast probably. I'll give it to Bormunder.
Okay. That is 11 slashing damage. And if you get hit by this, I just need a strength save.
Okay. 11 slashing. All right.
And Brynja, that's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right, so this can be 11 slashing, a strength save.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, you are knocked prone by it.
I fall.
All right.
Was that a saving throw?
I think I'm more than 15 feet from you, though.
Yeah.
Just outside.
Oh, you've moved. Okay,
Yeah, I moved.
fair enough.
All right,
My
Brynja,
strength
that
is
looks
good.
like you make it. Garrus, that's a natural 20.
Son of a.
Oh.
That is 17, and I need a strength save.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Mhm.
Oh, nat 20 on my strength save.
Sounds good. Terhild, go ahead.
So wait, that was 17 halved.
Yes, to 8.
8.
Always round down.
Terhilda, I just got another natural 20.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
18 slashing damage
I don't know how to curse this dog. I promise.
and a strength save.
It was a nice, peaceful house.
Is it 18 plus whatever Bormunder gets
Yep,
me?
you're good to go. And then Bormunder is a 24.
Oh man, even if I shield, that still hits. So I will just take it.
All right, 12 slashing, strength save. Move around and now.
Oh, 11.
Oh, so you are prone. All right, now Brynja.
All right, for because I've seen high level fights before, it's gonna sound pretty stupid, but I'm gonna burn some resistance. Let me go ahead and fourth level polymorph it into a bunny with 17 save.
Okay. So they are immune from having their shape changed.
Jesus fucking. Okay, that's a waste.
Remember what kind
You
of
find out once.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
You find out once, that's fine. All
I'll
right,
bring
so
the
primary.
I
It
need
fails.
you all to remember what kind of fight he called this.
Correct. No, yeah, I was planning on burning legendaries. This is not legendary. Okay. Cute. Makes the most sense. Do I have a good backup? Probably. I want a bonus action burn a wild shape to go spotted line.
Oh, not on fire this time?
Actually, you raised a good point. I should probably do fire first because I can't cast after.
Son of a bitch!
I have a good bonus. I'm actually going to distract. I'm going to sprint forward and get as far from the camera angle northwest as possible, and just spread out the group. Yep. Keep going as far as I can get in. What, 30 movement? Yeah, 30. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll stay put.
All right. Then Garrus. I'm sorry. It gets a turn. I remember my own things here. Okay, with that, you see the image you see of it fade as you see it go to take a bite on the downed or the prone Hero Bowmunder. That's what it actually is.
Alright, that's better from this angle.
Okay, 24 Bowmunder.
Once again, exactly, even with shielded, I would be hit, so I'll take it.
Okay. That will take 11 piercing and 14 necrotic damage. And I need a con save, please.
Be a werewolf, be a werewolf. What?
20.
Aww.
Okay. Now, Garrus.
Where's it gonna be? Right there?
It'll stay with that right there, yeah.
See, I can't eat it. I can't have it close enough.
For my bonus action, I'm going to focus my evil eye on it, so it needs to make a charisma 15 save.
Nice. Do
I didn't
that.
think my kids. No, you did not. I threatened to have them without the pigs.
That will be a 26.
Damn, okay, that didn't work. I'm still gonna try and hit it. I will try and hit it with the Crimson Lash. Oh, nat 20. Alright, so that's 2d12 plus 5. Ooh, for 20 on the lash, and then critical damage on my sneak attack. Ooh, that's a lot of dice. 42 on my sneak attack damage.
Big
Ooh.
stab, yeah. Lashing
Oh.
around the neck.
You know how it's
Oh.
like illusions? Right now I think the target symbol here. Right there.
And I am going to move to flank on the opposite side. And I think I'm done.
Got it. Torhilda.
Spawn is going to step forward. We're flanking?
Can she flank?
Yes.
Then yeah, she can flank.
Okay. So that's with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Spawn and Tor, both with battle axes in their hand, going through the same forms. And Spawn is going.
I can use my reaction. It's attacking with advantage. I
Yeah,
can get
she's
rid of that with Steel Luck. I can
No,
use my
I'm
reaction.
attacking.
Oh,
I'm
you're
attacking
attacking.
with advantage.
Never
Don't do
mind.
that.
Sorry.
Do that next time when someone's prone and getting bitten.
Yeah, I'm going to let it take 2 turns. 'Cause I forgot to take one after Garrus, but I'll just let them do it after Torhilda so I
No.
don't break up the action.
I say no.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Never listen.
I need a real dice because this is being difficult for me. So, that's a natural 19, and I forgot to do my bonus action hex. So that is That's a natural 19 for a 28.
Oh, the natural 19 with 28. You see, you hit and it passes through. As you see, it is actually a few feet over where the perfect hit would be.
Okay.
Fuck this
I
monster.
adjust, and I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to cast a spell on it. I'm going to cast, how do I not have the hex spell? Somehow I don't. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna try again. 18. That's an 18 and 9 is 27.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
Okay, so it can only do that once every like person's turn, guys.
Yep. Okay. That's a D10. Sorry, I have to roll real dice here. So that's 12 points of damage. I'm going to unleash Incarnation
Yeah,
for a
Mhm.
third strike. 2, so 8 and 9 is 17 to hit.
That would hit, but it passes through, and they're a few feet to the other side.
Fuck, I thought it already
What
did
the
that.
fuck? All right.
I don't like it.
Action surge. 3
Yeah.
more.
How many times
16
did you
and
do
8.
this, Matthew?
Whatever 16 and 8 is.
It's a hit, is what it is.
Yeah.
And now you feel whatever illusion magic you feel like you're cutting through. It's out of those tricks, at least for this round.
Okay. So that was my Unleash Incarnation. We're going to action surge. Oh, wait, I need damage. Gosh darn it. That was a 1. Is that a 1 or a 7? That's a 1. How disappointing. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Action surge. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
9 and 16 and 8 to hit. This one's a 4 and 5, 9 points of damage.
Nice.
2 more, a 14 and a 2, so 14 and 6, 30, 20, 14 and 9, 20 something. 7, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Last one. Oh, not 20.
Ooh!
So I roll a d10 twice. 9, 12, plus 5, 17 points of damage.
Very good.
Anytime you get a pen like that.
Right.
It only took me like an hour to learn about it.
All right, probably still not as much as Garrus did in his turn. But
That was impressive.
that's everything. I got to roll a lot of times.
Got it. All right. They will hold up their claw as from the shadows, claws go to grasp everybody. I need dex saves.
Is this a spell or not?
Not one that can be countered.
Oh. So now you're just laughing at my face, Matt. Oh, okay, I see you.
A 12.
What makes you think he hasn't been doing that this whole episode?
Do I
Fair
have
enough.
disadvantage because I'm prone?
Prone doesn't give you disadvantage.
That's right.
Restrain does.
15 plus I'm near Bormunder.
Yep, plus 5.
20,
Okay.
30, 20.
I'm gonna. But this is a magical effect, though, right?
It is a magical effect. Yes.
Okay.
I'm 19.
Okay. I rolled a 22.
Okay. So did anyone get 16 or below?
I did.
Okay. So in that case, Garrus, they come and grasp you. You are restrained.
Okay.
For the record, I'd like to think that Bowmunder did the stop, drop, and roll technique.
I should be doing hotel by 1:30.
And then it's going to go ahead and take a claw at Boromunder. Only for nope, this gets advantage. Only for a 16.
Yay, miss.
And then Boromunder.
All right, I'm going to stand up.
Thank you for not making me say it.
And I am going to try very hard to hit it with my quarterstaff.
All right.
That's a 24.
That'll hit.
Then, well, first I'll do the regular damage, which is only 6 points. But then I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Shining Smite, which will do 8 points of radiant damage. And the wolf will now be sheathed in bright light, which it will shed in a 5-foot radius. And from now on, any attack against it will have advantage, not become invisible.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yeah, try to use your
And then
magic now.
I will make my second attack now with advantage, I suppose.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't seem to be able to make that happen, so I'll just mash it twice. So that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And I think Divine Smite isn't a bonus action, right? It's just a thing I can do.
Correct. So we're in 2014. So, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 10 points of damage, and he's not undead, I would assume, or a fiend, and 11 more points of Divine Smite damage. There's also Radiant, if that matters.
Does radiant matter?
And it does not, but it does do damage.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll poke him with the butt end of my quarterstaff too, because
Don't forget to give Matt your radiant
I
damage.
don't think you can do that because you used your bonus action
That's a
for your
lie,
smite.
yeah. That's correct. I've already used my bonus.
Okay.
action. So that's it. I am done.
Very cool. All right. So I need to know your spell save DC. Bormunder. All right. Mike, you're muted. I need to know your character's spell save DC.
That would explain why you didn't hear it. 17.
17. Very good. Okay, so in that case, let's see what it can do here. Okay, so it will activate its epic resistance,
No.
where it makes a check against that, and he got a 24. And the effect you put on with the smite there, the advantage in glowing, is gone as the shadows come out and envelop and squash it.
Yeah.
That took one of the things that they can do.
I don't consider that epic at all.
Gotcha. Azariah.
All right, I get up, I brush off my cloak. What's this freaking goddamn? And I look for that wonderful source of power, or a floor ritual, or something that maybe they're drawing power on in this room.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, let's do Arcana.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta do it. Gotta do it now. Okay, I rolled a natural 24, 29.
Ooh, very good.
Drawing it power from Matthew.
Okay, so there are 3 objects here. One representing the Moonweaver, the other Jargarvagar, and the other Ishvial, that seem corrupted. You can see they've inscribed runes and markings on that you think they have used to seal the power. So, Arthur, would you point those out?
1,
Okay.
2.
Uh-huh.
This thing I'm shaking.
Yeah, the
And
obelisk.
Yep.
And the altar. Okay. All right. I point out those and yell to everyone, noting that they are inscribed with the rune of magic, and we might need magic to dispel them or get rid of them. And then
Tor and Spawn turn in unison and nod to you.
That's not creepy.
And then as my bonus action. That was my action. As my bonus action, I'm gonna wait on that, and I'm just because I can't really do much right now because I don't have. All right, yep, that's it. I'm gonna just stay there for the moment so that I use my action to do that.
I'm just gonna highlight them with green.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm feeling generous since Matt won't let me help in any other way today.
You're helpful every day.
It's true.
He must think we're getting better if he's not letting you give us hints. We'll prove him wrong. Don't worry.
All right, they are going to take a look around, and as if they're very calculating and taking note of all the ways that you've attacked and moved. And you see, as this is happening, that some of the wounds you've inflicted on them begin to heal.
It's gonna be nice to see the girls this weekend.
And with
I call that bullshit.
Yeah.
And there's a movement of silvery light around them as they breathe slowly. And Brynja, it is your turn.
So Alice
I will dispel magic on the pillar next to me.
Right there.
All right, I will need your spellcasting modifier.
My mod is a +9. No, +5 modifier, +9 to its spell attack.
Right, so +5. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
So last time she was here, I had like a stockpile of extra Mickey Minis, like doubles, and just all day.
What were you dispelling?
The pillar next to me.
Oh, the obelisk. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to roll for that, I think.
Am I rolling attack or
Yes, sorry, I need your. Sorry, I need your. I need that modifier roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't say that, Matt.
I realized that. I apologize.
I was like, I just need the modifier.
Oops, it's a 20 plus. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
20 plus.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 25.
Okay. Very good. All right, you see Pilla inscribed with images of the wolf is destroyed.
Nice. Woo, woo, woo.
Is there any visible effect on the creature itself?
Yeah, so they roar here in fury. And you can see
I have Harry Potter set.
their teeth like retract. And it's like they've got human teeth in a mouth, in a wolf mouth.
That's curious.
All bark, no bite.
Can I move just a little bit further away from them, like closer to the other weird object with the green? Yep. And then, yeah, exactly. Perfect.
I'll hide
Thank
you
you very
behind
much.
the wreckage of the pillar you just destroyed.
Right, but also, like, I'm not threatening it, but I'm awfully damn close.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, with that, after that turn, they've got some problems.
Just some.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and they will attack here. I've got Bormunda there, yeah?
Yeah, but wouldn't they want to go for
Hey. Whoa. Hold on. He'll phone a friend when he needs it.
It's fine.
I'll shut up.
Is he with? How close is he to?
I'm just saying someone is restrained.
Oh, thank you for the restraint. You're correct. Thank you. That. Okay.
I can start helping them now.
Garrus.
Fair.
Yeah, it's all right.
Here we go. That is 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Can I
Also-
use my reaction still when I'm restrained?
Yeah, you can use that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it'd be 8 slashing.
Wait. Were you trying to give him a roll? with your reaction.
No, he's still gonna hit me. It's fine. It's fine
I'm
for
just
right now.
I'm just
Yeah,
letting
you
you
can
know,
tell me what you want to do.
because
Did-
remember that I can do self spells on you because we're blood bonded, like shield and things like that. So keep that in mind.
Okay, I did not know that, but good to know. All right, but no. So how much damage?
8.
8.
Wait, a strength save.
7.
All right, so you're knocked prone and restrained. Garrus.
I'm going to use my opportunity attack with Sentinel since he
Yeah.
was within 5 feet of me and attacked someone else.
Nice.
But it's a 17.
17. What we gotta see here? Okay, looks like it missed, but it passes through. Lose your duplicate of it.
Woo, yeah, we'll
Did
take
he
it.
step out of Spawn's range?
He didn't move.
Okay.
Okay. But remember, the good thing about that is you've learned there's only so many of that. So eliminating those are good. So takes its. So we did that. End of Brynja's turn. To Garrus, it is your turn.
Now, since I'm restrained, I can't move at all. I can't stand up, can I?
Correct. You can attack, but you cannot stand up.
I can
You get
attack,
Disadvantage.
and
Disadvantage.
and since I'm flanking, would that counter out?
You have to be flat.
All right, then I'm gonna attack with the Crimson Lash. Actually, how far am I from the altar?
You're 10 feet from the altar.
I'm gonna spit on her and roll over and blast out at the altar and try and hit the altar
Nice.
for 21 to hit the altar.
That hits.
This is a D12 plus 5. Oh crap! Damage. Only 1 damage.
Oh.
Or 6 damage total.
Okay. So yeah,
But I get a second attack with the lash, so I'm gonna hit it again.
yeah, still disadvantage.
25.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. D12s are so fickle. Oh, there we go. 16 damage.
Ooh, there we go. All right. You can
does
see it is heavily damaged, still up.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt. You're the best. I love you so much.
Don't be nice to him.
I'm nice to you too.
All right. Anything else, Garrus?
Do I get any kind of save or anything on the restraint?
Restraint would take an action to
Okay.
get out of.
I can't do anything with my my bonus action, my cunning action.
Unless it, I don't think it says you can try to escape with that.
No, I can dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
All right, thank you. I'm good.
Okay. All right, then they're going to go ahead and they're able to move about the field without provoking opportunity. They're going to go through, get an attack off on each person.
How much movement does this motherfucker have?
How much movement do they have? They have 90.
Never mind. Where do they want to wind up?
They're going to end up hanging onto the wall above Brynja.
Above
I know it's coming.
Off the top ropes.
Literally.
Okay, so we'll process these attacks.
I like it in the dark.
22 to Azariah.
Shield. Bah!
You got it. Only 16 to Brynja.
It's
Okay. That is 12 slashing damage. A strength save.
I can't keep Aloe alive either. I can do Aloe
18 to Garrus.
That hits.
All right. 8, and you're already all down there.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge on that.
On it. Looks like Brynja's prone.
Strength save is a 13, so yeah, am I prone?
All right. Yep, you're prone. 19 to Torhilda.
That's a miss.
Very nice. And then to Belmunder. That's a dirty 20.
I even have a
That
hydraulic.
hits.
All right. 8 slashing damage.
Underwater, no, it's
On the strength save for prone.
Yeah. And then
22.
Okay. And then we'll go to Torhilda.
Oh my goodness.
Got this.
I'm going to. Well, I'll just use a spawner eye. Will take aim at the relic that's beside Brynja with an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
It's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
14 points of damage. And I'm going to pull it 10 feet.
You're gonna pull it. Oh, why are we pulling?
Okay, I need. Does it say an object can be pulled?
Oh,
Or say when you hit a creature?
I just thought it'd be nice if it was closer.
Don't do it!
I have no idea. What is that?
I think it's a creature with the invocation,
That's
but you can
okay.
check.
That's okay. It doesn't. It was just shenanigans. It doesn't matter. Let's just hit it again. Uh, 11 to hit.
Okay, that will bounce off of its protections.
Okay. And I'm going to send Spawn to stand over Brynja, to interpose herself, hovering directly over Brynja, in between Brynja and the.
All right, she's just gonna stand on you for now, Brynja. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Love it.
So the issue here, and I love it, is that you have an ability that's called Shadow Martyr. And that allows you to do what you're trying to do. So what I will allow is that to provide some cover that basically it'll raise the DC, but unless you use Shadow Martyr, they can't take the attack for them.
I have Shadow Martyr.
Well, you have access to it, I should say.
Oh, okay.
It is, in other words, whether you level or not. I don't know if you have it right now. I'm saying that what you're trying to do is actually covered in a class feature. That I'm not sure if you're, depending on your mix of what you took, I don't know if you have access to. So
I don't know either.
The way I'm going to resolve it is to let you do cover, but not like totally block the attack, because that is an actual feature of Echo Knight.
Okay.
That thing might take reaction. And again, it just depends on, because you did a hybrid here. But anyway.
Yeah, and if they try to move past me, then I get an opportunity.
Correct.
Okay.
So it does give you something. So that's a 22, which will still go ahead and hit Brynja. That'll take for 13 slashing damage.
Got it.
And then Barmunder.
Let her be, sweetheart.
Golly gee.
Golly gee, where's the-
Azariah has been sending me subconscious impulse to do this, so I guess I'm going to try it. And I am going to cast moonbeam on this stupid wolf.
Woo!
Thank
Wait, you
good
had
job.
Moon?
Yep.
Yeah, somebody useful does. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, jerk.
Okay, that is going to grab both the two people who can shapeshift.
Be you, Brenda.
'Cause-
Yep, cool that.
Okay, so I think that occurs on their turn, right? With
I
Moonbeam.
believe that's right. It's if they start it their turn there, and I'm gonna go ahead and that's my action, I suppose. With my bonus action, I'm gonna do Hexblade's Curse, which will do +4 to all damage rolls, which I assume would include the moonbeam, but if not, it'll include stuff I'll do later. So
Nice.
Whee!
All right, cool. In that case, for their last here, I'm going to go ahead and claw at Brynja
Bring it.
for a nat 20.
Oops.
Silvery barbs.
You got it. 12 for miss. With that, we're at the top of the round, the end of our time together. We are going to end for tonight and come back to this next.
Hopefully with everyone. Hopefully with everyone.
Oh no, I think Vormunder and I will be out.
Bye, Moonbeam.
No!
We'll try. We'll be in the
we'll be
middle of
out
the
to
ocean.
sea.
We'll see if we can get Starlink working, and maybe at least one of us. We're gonna have to arrange the watch schedule so that we're both off from 7 to 10.
It's
We'll
possible
try.
we may have 2 more or 3 more crews, so we might be able to.
It's possible. We're probably gonna have a lot of crew, so everybody wants to come party on the boat. So
Yeah.
we'll try really hard, but you got to get Starlink working, dude.
All right.
I can't control that. That's Elon.